There are many videos that claim Inferno minions are the best minions of Hypixel Skyblock. One of them even states they generate 30 billion coins per month. But in this video, I'll be putting that to a test. I'm going to spend 3 billion coins on Inferno minions to see whether or not they generate as much as advertised. Now let's get into this video. Inferno minions are unlocked by obtaining Blaze Slayer 3 in the Crimson Isle. This was a little bit of a problem for me because my main account's gear was nowhere near sufficient for Blaze Slayer. So with that, I went ahead and purchased a giant sword, warden's helmet, and I poured 400 million coins into my accessory bag. But my damage was still in the dirt because it reflects my Skyblock stats. This meant that I could only kill tier 1 Inferno demon lords. At first, I decided I would go on with this challenge, but then I realized that it took 2 minutes for me to spawn in a boss. In total, that would have taken 100 whole minutes of my life, and that did not satisfy my attention span of a goldfish. Halfway into the grind, I realized there was a server called Skyblock Maniacs. This server allowed you to purchase carries of all kinds. The tier 2 Inferno Demon Lord gives 5 times more XP than the tier 1. These carries would cost nothing compared to what I'm spending in this video. So I went ahead and purchased 3 carries for 2 million coins per. After the carries, I killed a few tier 1s. Then I finally achieved it, Blaze Slayer 3. The tier 10 Inferno minion gives 2 apexes instead of 1 apex when you drop an apex. Crafting wise, they cost 740 million coins to craft a tier 10 Inferno minion. There are 2 main servers that I use to buy and sell items. The first one is Skyblock Z and the second one is Skyblock Maniacs. I put up buy orders in both servers hoping that I could get lower prices. While I was at that, I crafted 6 tier 5 Inferno minions, and I'll tell you why later. After some time, I finally found someone who was selling tier 10s, and he offered me 600 million coins at first, but then I used some ancient Chinese low bowling, and I got him down to 550 million per. Then I purchased 2 of them and locked in the deal. Later, I ran into someone selling more tier 10 Inferno minions. I purchased 2 for 560 million coins per. By default, Inferno minions were the slowest minions of Hypixel Skyblock, taking over 1000 seconds per action, but we can speed it up by using mithril infusions, flycatchers, and most importantly, Inferno minion fuel. In total, mithril infusions did not really run me down any coins because I got them with the minions, but the flycatchers ran me down 550 million coins. On the other hand, Inferno minion fuel costed me around 77 million coins per day to fuel, and in total it costed me 1.08 billion coins, but I won't really factor that into the costs because I did make a lot of profit. So this was it, boys. We've assembled the whole Inferno minion setup. The only thing that was missing was my brain cells. I did not know the second thing about these minions. When I first started, I was only fueling the tier 10 Inferno minions. And I also forgot about capsation eye drops. So I missed out on a lot of profit on the first 4 days. I was losing hope in these minions until day 5, where I asked myself, hey, what happens if I fuel all of the minions instead of just the tier 10s? On the same day, I found out what capsation eye drops were, and I fueled these minions correctly for the first day. Know what happened? I dropped an Inferno Apex worth 120 million coins, except it was from a tier 5, not tier 10 Inferno minion, so that was too bad, but I'll take it. You may think that this is where the journey turns, but you were right in the wrong way. The next day I only dropped 1 vertex and I lost 42 million coins. I also bought a tier 9 Inferno minion for 200 million coins, but then I ran into another problem. Only 1.4% of you are subscribed. But why? How are you gonna beat me in a sub race at 30,000? Shut up. I'm going to be giving away 100 million coins in the next video if we hit 100 subs before the end of July. So like and subscribe because you can always unsubscribe. Time to get back to the video. Over the next 4 days, I made back the 42 million coins plus an extra 26 million coins. And then, on the 11th day, I dropped another Apex from a tier 5 and a Reaper Pepper. And finally, the last 3 days were kind of mediocre, except for the fact that I dropped a Reaper Pepper on the last day. According to my statistics, these minions generate 22 million coins per day, meaning they generate 308 million coins in 2 weeks. This is partially due to me running 3 different minions at once. If we combine both charts, you can see that I beat the expected profit by 48 million coins. So after all, I have made over 350 million coins from Inferno minions, and my setup is very subpar as I only have 4 tier 10s. If I had all tier 10s, I would have made at least 300 million coins more. So would I say these are worth it after all? Heck yeah. If you have the coins to play around with like me. If you've stuck around this long, you're a real one. And as Refraction says, it's time to go back to hibernation. Peace.